Hello, friends. Yes, I was able to make it home once again. Barely once again. I made it through the night. Decided to make another video. Aren't you thrilled? I can see it in your face. You are, aren't you? So anyway, I was thinking while I was driving home. Actually, I was studying my lines while I was driving home because I've got to constantly be studying these damn lines. Actually, I've been thinking about putting on my headphones while I sleep to see if I can absorb everything, through sleep study as well. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm leaning towards it. Actually, the studying's coming along pretty well. I've I was able to do act scene one of Act Two off book for my Moon Over Buffalo show, which means now that I've got the whole first act and one scene, I've got two scenes to go really, and I'm getting pretty close. Actually, I'm thinking probably by the end of this weekend, I'll probably have that done, which is just pretty good. And I'm getting along with my other one to Jillian too, which yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I mean, I certainly did feel some stress with all the damn lines that I had to learn and all the other stuff going on, but I'm feeling pretty good now. So yeah, here's to that. Um, I read online yesterday that this girl I know that I've done work with and stuff that she's going to be moving to Rhode Island. I think she said Rhode Island, but it was kind of shocking. And it's another one of those things where like there's somebody that's really cool that you kind of used to have them around, or at least close by, where you could kind of do something with, work on a project or something. And now they're not going to be so close by anymore. And this is somebody I've used for some commercials and stuff that I've done. She's a fantastic, phenomenal actress, and she's really cool. Besides that, but yeah, you kind of, you just, everybody's doing what's right for them, and you got to wish them well, and it's just weird, like this endless cycle of people that come into your life that kind of go out of your life, and I mean, it's not that they're out. Well, I mean, sometimes it could be, but yeah, it just seems like it's never ending. This constant cycle that just keeps. It's just a dynamic cycle that just won't stop. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it just means like that. There's always going to be room for somebody new in your life at some point in time, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. I mean, I saw the other thing I saw online yesterday, which I thought was funny, which I probably do, is that if you want a good password, you should might as well change it to the word incorrect. That way, when you type it wrong, it'll come up to your screen and say your password is incorrect. Huh? No? Yeah, maybe then everybody would know it. I don't know. Um, so anyway, what was I gonna? There was something I was just thinking about now, and I was gonna bring it up, and I can't for the freaking life of me think about it or think of it. Whatever. Um, Maybe it's on my phone. Yeah, I don't know why I check my phone. I guess I'm going to cut it short here today because I can't really think of anything. Oh, well, I went out to the Olive Garden the other night. Oh, no, I did not. Gina Marie, if you're listening to that, I did not go to the Olive Garden. I was just kidding. But if you were to go out to a restaurant, not the Olive Garden, if you go to the same place over and over again, sometimes you develop a rapport with some of the servers, and I have that with a few restaurants that I go to around the area, and at the Olive Garden, I mean, I must talk to about like 5 6 people there now regularly. But one of them, like my buddy that I usually go with, he said this yesterday. It was kind of funny, But he thought like this one girl that we hadn't seen her for a while. He thought that she had the hots for me at one time, and I actually I think maybe it could have been possible a long time ago, but now I can tell that she's like cooler towards me, like, or not cold, but just not as friendly. I think she's just doing her job. I'm a server. I'm going to be friendly to get a big tip. So, or a better tip. So afterwards, after when we were out there, he was like, "Oh yeah, she still got the hots for you." I'm like, I don't see it. I don't think so. So he was convinced. I don't know. Maybe, and then I'm starting to think, well, maybe I'm missing something. I mean, am I not able to read things? I mean, I see things. Am I seeing things the way I want to, or am I actually really trying to interpret? So I don't know. I kind of felt like that. I just kind of felt like it was just a normal conversation, and he did not. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't know, but it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Trying to think if anything came up at work last night. It was really nothing. It was a pretty dull, average night. Work was manageable. I mean, it was. I was thinking about this. I record, some of the things that happen in my, over the past 24 hours or whatever. And I mean, I go on talking, and sometimes I talk for 10 minutes or something like that, and it kind of just sums up the day. But, I think about all the talking that I actually do, all the conversations that I have in one day. It gets to the point where I can't even remember everything that I said, mentioned, thought in one day. So, it's impossible. Can you imagine trying to record, like, do an accurate recording of your entire life, everything you've learned and experienced? I mean, it's incredible. How much can your brain actually store, because I mean, I think that's the reason why I can't remember every damn thing, because I just store what I think is really pertinent or that makes a good impression, and the other stuff just kind of gets either excreted or just not stored or put somewhere really far away so that it takes a real significant recall mechanism to find it. But anyway, yeah. Oh, you know what? There was something that came up at a rehearsal up in North Conway this weekend. That was an interesting subject. We were talking about my wife was an anthropologist or some kind of shit like that, and we were talking about animals and their mating and stuff like that. Don't ask me why, just came up. So what, when you talk about rape, most clinical people will describe it as power and control. That's what it's about. So you wonder, or some of us wondered, if that was possible, if anybody knew of any cases that existed in the animal kingdom where an animal raped another. I don't know. It seems like in the animal kingdom, like somebody pointed out, that the females of the species always have the control and power. Not that I think it's that much different with our species, but are there cases of rape? Good question. Good question. Anybody else out there have an answer? I couldn't really. I don't know. Seems like it could be possible, but I don't know, That's it. That's what I'll leave you with today. Think about that. Animal rape. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If you're unfortunate. If I'm fortunate, I'll be able to drive home. I gotta get some sleep. Good night, all.